Hey, it's Sean from Northkin Gaming. It's currently Sunday, January the 12th, 2020. This is our first video for this channel, this new project that we're putting together. So, it's probably a good idea to talk a little bit about what we're actually going to be doing. So, a lot of content producers out there tend to put a bit of focus on the larger scale games that have popular names attached to them. So, things like Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, War Machine, Hordes, Infinity, things like that. So what we want to do is focus almost exclusively on skirmish level game content and RPG stuff. So the goal of this channel will be to look at games like Kill Team, Warcry, Necromunda, Frostgrave. Later on, we'll probably look at games like Marvel Crisis Protocol, Kings of War Vanguard, Riot Quest, and various others. So the idea will be to get a little more exposure to the games that maybe you haven't heard of, that you want to try out, but you want to see what it looks like before you maybe sink a little bit of investment into that. In addition, as we evolve the channel to include more content, we'll look at ways of how you can make that hobby a little more engaging and a little more personal. Maybe even save a few dollars along the way. So we're going to look at things like product reviews. What's a tabletop game without terrain? So we'll explore some of the terrain options that are available for gamers on a budget, or gamers who have a particular style that they want to maintain, or people who want to go easy and just have a quick, ready-to-go scenario. And with minimal setup, we'll explore all those options as we look at the products available to all of our gaming friends who take on the hobby from one angle or another. As we move along even further, we'll start including things like how you can add your own personal touch, how you can make your own terrain. We'll also include how to do what I call garbage terrain. So that's using items from your recycling bin, or the big box that that your new treadmill came in. How can you utilize some of that styrofoam and make a really cool looking sci-fi building? How to use a Coke can to look like a cylinder or a reactor? All that kind of stuff. How you can use cheap materials from the dollar store to get a really cool looking terrain piece. We'll look at all that kind of stuff. And we'll also look at painting. I'm up in Durham region, which is in Ontario, Canada. We have a great selection of people who do great paint jobs, have awesome kit bashing skills, are great at making terrain, great at making narrative story arcs, things like that. So we'll chat with those folks from our area and get a little bit of insight from them on how you can make maybe your Necromunda campaign just a little bit spicier and make it a little more engaging. Give it that little bit of oomph that gets people up on Saturday mornings when they go, hey, I'm going to go to Buddy's place because I want to finish this mission. We're gonna have all kinds of stuff. So I invite you to come with us as we put this channel together and engage in these smaller scale games and all the hobby elements tied to it. Now, what can you do if you find that this is something that you want to get behind? Well, you can check us out on Facebook. Go to Northkin Gaming on Facebook, where you can engage in a conversation with us. You can tell us about the games that you guys are playing. There's going to be a Patreon support page coming up where you can donate to the channel. Give us an opportunity to break out into some of the newer content that you guys recommend on our Facebook page. It'll also help us get new hardware that we can use so we can make these videos better. We're looking at including soundtracks for some of our gameplay. We'll look at a neat little animation for the start of the show. I want to be able to do a credit roll, because for anybody that donates to our Patreon page, we want to make sure that you guys are recognized. So we want to make sure that we have all of the abilities available to us, so we can give recognition where it's required and get that awesome extra little bit of content on our page to make it just that much more enjoyable. So yeah, come to Facebook, check out our page, leave a comment below, send us a like, share it with your friends. And over the course of the next little while, I'm really looking forward to bringing you guys some really awesome content. So I'm going to leave it to that for tonight. But yeah, any of the above mentioned items, if you feel like dropping us a line, go for it. Looking forward to seeing you. And may your dice roll hot and may your games be fun. Take care.